In today's ever-evolving world, it is crucial that we foster understanding and acceptance of the diverse range of gender identities. As a society, we often encounter terms such as ladyboys and transsexuals, but do we truly understand the distinction between them? This video aims to shed light on these concepts, providing insightful information to expand our knowledge and challenge our preconceived notions. Let us begin by clarifying the terminology. Ladyboys, a term commonly used in Southeast Asia, refers to individuals who were assigned male at birth but identify and present themselves as female or feminine. However, it is important to note that this term is regional specific and doesn't encompass the full spectrum of gender diversity worldwide. On the other hand, transsexuals are individuals whose gender identity does not align with their assigned sex at birth and may undergo medical interventions such as hormone therapy or surgeries to transition into their identified gender. It is vital to acknowledge that terminology surrounding gender identity can differ across cultures and regions. What might be labeled as ladyboy in one part of the world could be referred to differently elsewhere. With this understanding in mind, let us delve deeper into exploring these concepts further and gain fresh insights into how these individuals navigate their lives with courage amidst societal challenges. Join us on this enlightening journey where we strive for knowledge without judgment or presumption, because only through empathy can true acceptance flourish. Let us embrace an inclusive mindset that celebrates everyone's right to express their authentic selves irrespective of cultural norms or semantics. Ladyboys, a term commonly used in Southeast Asia, originated in Thailand. In Thai culture, the term Kathoey is also used to describe individuals who may be assigned male at birth but identify and express themselves as female. While ladyboys are seen more frequently within Southeast Asian communities, it is important to note that they do exist outside of this cultural context as well. Societal attitudes towards ladyboys vary within different parts of Southeast Asia. In Thailand, for example, there can be acceptance and tolerance of ladyboy identity due to the country's long-standing cultural practices and beliefs surrounding gender diversity. These include traditional performances by ladyboys known as ladyboy cabaret shows, where they showcase their talent in dance and entertainment industries. It is crucial to recognize that many individuals within the ladyboy community consider being a ladyboy not solely related to transgender experiences, but as an authentic gender identity itself. For some people, identifying as a ladyboy goes beyond transitioning or having surgery. Rather, it encompasses a personal expression of femininity. Common practices among those embracing their identity as a ladyboy often involve activities such as cross-dressing or working in entertainment industries like beauty pageants or nightclub performances. It is through these avenues that many individuals are able to embrace their femininity openly while challenging societal norms about gender roles. As we navigate conversations around diverse gender identities, it becomes vital to understand the distinction between terms like transsexuals, a broader global term, and ladyboys. By exploring cultural contexts and understanding how self-identification plays into personal expression, we can foster empathy, respect, and inclusivity for all individuals regardless of their unique journeys towards self-discovery. Transsexuality is a complex and personal experience that goes beyond surface appearances. For some individuals, they may feel a deep and persistent discomfort with the gender assigned to them at birth. This experience is known as gender dysphoria. It's important to acknowledge that gender dysphoria is not a choice or a phase. It is the result of an incongruence between one's assigned sex and their true gender identity. It is crucial to recognize that being transgender isn't tied directly to sexual orientation, but rather encompasses how an individual identifies and experiences their own sense of self in terms of masculinity, femininity, or non-binary identities. Transsexual individuals can have any sexual orientation, be it heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, or otherwise, just like cisgender people, those whose gender identity aligns with their assigned sex at birth. It is essential to understand this distinction in order to avoid conflating someone's identity as transsexual with assumptions about who they are attracted to romantically or sexually. Society has made significant progress regarding our understanding and acceptance of different genders and sexual orientations. However, there remains much work to be done when it comes to grasping the nuances within these diverse identities. By acknowledging that being transgender involves more than simply changing one's physical appearance or conforming solely towards societal norms, we can foster greater empathy and respect for transsexual individuals' unique journeys towards authenticity. When discussing the distinction between ladyboys and transsexual individuals, it is important to first understand the specific meanings associated with each term. Ladyboy is a colloquial term typically used in Southeast Asia to refer to individuals who were assigned male at birth but express themselves or identify as female. It primarily refers to gender expression rather than identity. On the other hand, transsexual is a broader global term that usually revolves around an individual's deeply felt gender identity, not aligning with their assigned sex at birth. It is essential to recognize that understanding of ladyboys and transsexuality can vary across different cultures and regions. In some societies, ladyboys may be celebrated for their unique beauty or considered part of local traditions such as Thailand's Kathaway culture. These cultural nuances shape societal perceptions towards these individuals, sometimes leading to acceptance or inclusion within certain communities. In contrast, the understanding of transsexuality tends to be influenced by Western perspectives on gender identities. This often means focusing more on an individual's internal sense of self rather than external appearance or performance-based expressions like in the case of ladyboys. Therefore, while both terms are linked to non-conventional gender identities, they may carry distinct connotations depending on cultural contexts. One crucial aspect when differentiating between ladyboys and transsexual individuals lies in distinguishing between gender identity and gender expression. For many transgender people, identifying as transsexuals rests upon experiencing an intense incongruence between their deeply held sense of being either male or female amidst physical characteristics that do not match this internal perception. Contrarily, ladyboy predominantly refers to a performance-based notion where individuals embrace feminine attributes through clothing choices, mannerisms, or behavior, without necessarily aligning it with a genuine feeling of belongingness, just like a transgender person may experience. In the case of ladyboys, gender expression plays a central role in their identity rather than a profound disconnect between mind and body that is often seen among transsexual individuals. In understanding these differences, it becomes evident that both ladyboys and transsexuals contribute to the rich tapestry of human diversity when it comes to gender identities. By acknowledging and respecting these distinctions, we can foster greater inclusivity and empathy towards all individuals navigating their unique journeys of self-discovery and authentic expression. Promoting empathy towards individuals with diverse gender identities is essential in fostering a more inclusive society. Ladyboys and transsexual individuals often face discrimination, prejudice, and misunderstanding due to societal norms and misconceptions. It is crucial to recognize that everyone's journey of self-discovery and expression is unique. Advocating for non-judgmental attitudes when discussing or interacting with ladyboys or transsexual individuals can go a long way in creating a safe space for open dialogue. Being respectful means using appropriate language, avoiding derogatory terms or jokes, and being mindful of the pronouns individuals prefer to use. By actively seeking understanding without judgment, we create an environment where people can feel comfortable expressing their true selves. It is important to remember that gender identity exists on a spectrum, beyond the binary classification of male or female. Educating ourselves about various gender identities helps us move away from stereotypes and assumptions while embracing diversity with open arms. Let's strive for genuine understanding and respect as we navigate this ever-evolving topic together. In conclusion, it is crucial to understand and respect the distinction between ladyboys and transsexual individuals to promote inclusivity within the transgender community. Ladyboys, primarily found in Southeast Asia, embrace their femininity through presentation, but may not necessarily identify as female. On the other hand, transsexual individuals are those who undergo medical procedures or hormone therapy to transition physically into their identified gender. By recognizing these differences and educating ourselves about gender diversity, we can challenge stereotypes and misconceptions that perpetuate discrimination towards both ladyboys and transsexual individuals. It's important to emphasize that everyone's journey is unique, and no one should be denied acceptance or respect based on their chosen expression or identity. With this understanding comes the responsibility to foster an environment of empathy and support for all individuals within the transgender community. By promoting education about diverse gender identities such as ladyboys and transsexuality, society can move towards a more inclusive future where everyone is treated with dignity, regardless of their chosen path of self-expression.